The BJP has gone to the extent of saying that if an NDA government were to be formed in the future, they could look at reviewing the government's decision to allow FDI in retail. MNCs and potential investors are unnerved after this decision. How is it impacting the plans of the one company that everyone is most worried about, Walmart? Let's go across now to Raj Jain, the Managing Director and CEO of Walmart's India operations. He's joining us on this broadcast. Welcome to the show, Raj. And I want to begin by asking you about this opposition that we've seen ever since the government announced its decision to allow FDI in retail. As a potential investor and one of the big companies everybody was looking forward to coming into the Indian market, how much has it dampened your company's spirit? You know, the opposition going to the extent of saying they could review this decision. Does this impact your investment plans?
Well, you know, opposition to any liberalization is a part of our democracy. It's been there since 1991 when liberalization started in our country. So I think anybody who's watching India or who operates in India, even as a foreign investor, I think is pretty used to the idea of opposition to any liberalization move. But I think history has proven that when it comes to real decision making, I think our politicians, our leaders take well thought out decisions. I think the last 20 years, the progress our country has made has been because of the investments which have come in from foreign and domestic investors. And while we do watch the opposition, I think it does not deter us from moving forward underneath this new policy which the government has announced.
You know, the one question that everybody is most interested about is to understand the Walmart strategy in India. You know, how soon do we see Walmart roll out its plans in India? What is the scale of the operations likely to be? How many stores do you intend to open? And when will we see them start coming up?
Yeah, I think all those are very interesting and important questions. And I have to say that we are in the middle of planning and talking about these things. I mean, the notification of the policy is less than 7 days old. So I think it's a little early for us to be specific about what our real plans are. I do want to share though with the viewers that it takes anywhere from 18 months to 24 months sometimes to be able to open a store after you get clearance to do so. So our first step here is to create a business plan and submit it for FIPB approval, which is required under the new policy. Once we get approval, we will obviously or simultaneously look for sites to open our first store and maybe others as well. And then within a span of 18 to 24 months, we should be able to open a few stores in the FDI compliant states.
You know, I want to now take up, Raj, one by one, you know, what we are calling for the purpose of this show, the Walmart charge sheet. You know, these are the charges that are leveled against Walmart internationally. And these are the fears that people have as they watch this broadcast. They hear all the shrill commentary around the entry of Walmart into India. Let's take them up one by one. And the most principal amongst these charges, Raj, is the fact that wherever Walmart goes, small businesses go out of business. You know, Walmart is a big company that eats small jobs. It's the Kirana stores that the BJP, that the opposition is most worried about. And they're saying that Walmart will come in and gulp all the business that these small enterprises and the Kirana store owners have.
Yeah, first of all, I'd like to say these are not fears about Walmart alone. These are fears about all large companies and about foreign companies who are likely to invest in India in retail. So it's not specific to a company. I think I'd like to give two data points here. One is if you look at any emerging market, whether it is China, whether it's Mexico, or whether it's Brazil, and I'm not even using any other markets because these are closest to ours. Even after 20, 30 years of liberalization of FDI in China today, 80% of the grocery sales continue to happen through mom and pop stores or what we call Kirana stores in India. So I don't think these fears are valid from international experience. Secondly, let us look at a city like Bangalore in our own country. You know, Bangalore today has 25% modern retail run by domestic retailers, which has been there for several years now. There are still millions and at least lakhs, if not millions of mom and pop and Kirana stores in Bangalore city itself. So where has there ever been a debate in Bangalore about modern retail, killing Kirana stores? So I think both internationally as well as, if you look at micro markets in India, it is proven beyond doubt that there is enough room for both modern retail as well as for small stores to continue to operate for a very long period of time.